Hello and welcome to 5 Minute Travel Tips. Today we are going to talk about drones. Drones have become hugely popular over the last few years, and why not? Incredible India offers the opportunity to take breathtaking photos and videos, and with drones coming in, it just becomes easier for the common man to take great aerial photos. Today, if you have a drone, just through a simple app on your phone, you can take off, capture photos and videos, and instantly upload them to any social media platform. But there are certain rules that you must be aware of. According to the Ministry of Civil Aviation, flying a drone is legal in India, but they recommend being aware of and compliant with the latest drone regulations. In the month of August this year, the Ministry of Civil Aviation released new regulations known as the Drone Rules 2021. According to these drone rules, drones are classified into 5 categories: nano, micro, small, medium, and large. Nano drones are less than or equal to 250 grams. Micro drones are greater than 250 grams but less than or equal to 2 kilograms. Small drones, on the other hand, are greater than 2 kilograms but less than or equal to 25 kilograms. Medium drones being greater than 25 kilograms but less than 150 kilograms, and finally large drones which are greater than 150 kilograms. Now, travelers like you and me will often have drones that fall into the nano or micro category. The good news is that people operating nano or micro drones for non-commercial or personal uses do not require a remote pilot license. Having said this, one question that I'm often asked is, can I carry a drone with me on the flight? And unfortunately, this still remains a grey area that needs to be addressed. Currently, drones cannot be taken on domestic flights. This is because you cannot carry them with you as part of your cabin luggage due to cybersecurity concerns, nor can you have the drone inside your checked-in luggage because drones have a lithium-ion battery that cannot be inside of your checked-in luggage. This is similar to how power banks are not allowed in checked-in luggage after the whole Galaxy Note 7 fiasco a few years ago, where phones were randomly catching fire due to a faulty battery. The government is aware about this and is working on ways to relax these regulations, at least for nano and micro drones, so travelers like you and me can take these drones on our next holiday and take incredible photos and videos. The government is also working out an airspace map for drone operations that will have 3 colored zones: red, yellow, and green. Red, where the drone operations are entirely prohibited, like airports or military bases. Yellow zones will further be divided into yellow inner and yellow outer. Yellow inner, where air traffic control permission is required to fly a drone, and the yellow outer, when no permission is required for you to fly a drone up to a height of 200 feet. Finally, the green zone is when no permission is required to fly a drone up to 400 feet. With this in mind, where can you find these zones? The government has planned a one-window system called the Digital Sky Drone Platform Project, which is expected to be live by October 2021, where you can see the entire airspace map. With all of this, drone photography is soon going to be way easier, and I'm sure all of us will be taking great photos. But with so many drones flying around, drone etiquette also becomes equally important. So here are a few things that you should keep in mind when you are flying your drone. Fly your drone within your line of sight. Also, fly your drone in places that do not endanger the safety of people or, more importantly, animals. One of the most important factors of drone etiquette is to be mindful of animals, both in the sky and on the ground. Another thing you should know is that you should know your drone. Only then will you be equipped to deal with variables such as wind speed, weather, birds, or anything else that nature will throw at you. You don't want your expensive drone to get lost because of things like speed or rain. And finally, when you're flying your drone, don't get distracted. There will be many people who question you about your drone and how you fly it, but keep your eyes on your drone, because your drone going off can not only endanger the safety of people and animals, but also it would be a huge bummer for your holiday if your expensive drone was to get damaged. So fly easy, fly safe, and enjoy flying your drone. That's it from me today. I will see you next Monday on another episode of 5 Minute Travel Tips with me, your host Neil Patil. Take care guys, see you and goodbye.